We're getting live on YouTube. Okay. So basically, you're gonna think about the happiest thing that happened in your life so far. The happiest. Okay. And after you present yourself. And this is really, really good to do. When you go to an interview, when you go to a place where you need to tell about yourself, instead of presenting yourself straightforward, like, hi, my name is Philip, I'm 32, you can bring something else that it's part of the context. So in this context, we are going to talk about happiness. So what makes you happy? Then you can bring something that you lived and you were happy. And after that, you present yourself. But of course, you're not going to be long enough, like 10 minutes to talk about that, and then you present yourself. No, just very briefly, and then you present yourself. So I'm going to do the example. I remember I was sitting on a desk, and my boss back there said that they were going to need a guy to be in US for a while. I was that guy, and I went to Chicago in 2011. And I remember landing on O'Hare, the airport in Chicago, for the first time. I think that was really a turning point and really a happy moment of so many I had. I'm Philip, I'm 32, I live and I was raised in São Paulo, and I'm here to listen carefully to all of you. Totally different presentation, right? So I'm doing all of that just to give you time to think about the happiest thing in your life. And I just need one volunteer for that to start with.
Hello, good morning, everybody. So the happiest thing it's happened in my life, I remember, is when my daughter was born 18 years ago. To me, it is the happiest moment in my life. It is changed all things in my life. I I am more patient, more happy, and I learn many things with my daughter. I'm Claudia. I live in Belo Horizonte. I love study English, and to me it's a pleasure to stay here today with you all, having a good conversation.
Very good one. You're awesome. Incredible. Really good. Really good. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Very good. So who's next?
Hello, guys. I can be next. You know, I was thinking about moments, a special moment that made me happy. In fact, I have many occasions. You know, I can choose just one, but I think the happiest moments in my life were the moments that I have shared with my family. Nice situations. For example, I can say the moments when I saw my mom graduating. You know, it was really happy for me to be proud of that. My wife being graduating as well. So the moments that I shared, you know, these celebrations with my family were the happiest moments in my life. And I am Gustavo. I am 29 years old. I live in São Paulo, Cajamar. I work as a software engineer, and I love speaking English and Spanish and meeting you guys. Nice to meet you.
Very good. Really enjoyed. Really good. Next one. Rogério, maybe?
Okay. Well, my biggest happening in my life would be when my wife and I bought our house, in 2012. I think for us Brazilian, it's very difficult for some families, And yeah, and thanks God, we conquer our biggest dream, and to have a place for our family. It's I think it's very important. And I'm Rogério. I'm 42. I live in Cosmópolis, São Paulo. I'm very happy to be here with you guys to practice English.
Very good. Do you feel the difference in the presentation when you do that? It's totally different, you know? Very good one. Etipo, can you give it a try your first time?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous because this is my first time trying to speak in English, so I'll try my best. I went through lots of happiest moment in my life, but one that I'm very proud of was when I leave the farm at age of 9, and I started to study at age of 9, and I leave the farm to go to a big city that is São Paulo. So I moved in 2008, and yeah, that was one of my happiest moment. So as you know, my name is Edipo. I am 33 years old. I work as an engineer, a software engineer. And yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Very good, very good. It's awesome. I was really curious to see how it would go, you know, because I have been doing this a lot, different kinds of presentations. And this one is one of the things I like most. When you bring something from the context and then you start your presentation like that, instead of saying just like everybody's saying, you know. So you stand out from the crowd. So to stand out, it means that you are going to be noticed. Okay. Very good. So are you happy today? Yes, no? How is that? Can you explain? Because I am. I'm really happy.
Yes, I totally happy today because I'm alive. In times of pandemic, I think is the better thing is you stay alive.
Yeah. Cool.
Because many bad things happen all the time, and it's to me it's a good moment, and stay with you all, and a good conversation. I'm happy, very happy.
Very good. Really good. Really good. Edipo, are you happy today? I know you're a bit nervous, but are you happy as well?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm happy to be the opportunity to being here talking to you. I'm happy because my family is okay. My friends is also okay. So you guys are okay, even though we are going through a difficult moment. But as Claudia said, we should be happy to be alive. So that's why I'm happy.
Very good. What about you, Rogério?
Oh, of course, I'm happy because everyone in my house is healthy. You know, everyone is healthy. No one got this terrible disease, thankfully. And yeah, I have nothing to complain. You know, because we are living a terrible situation here in Brazil. I'm happy, and the next Monday I will start my new position in my job. Yeah, I'm happy. I couldn't be more happy than today, you know. Okay.
It's really good to hear that. Are you going to speak in English in this new position?
Well, I will see that, you know. I think sometimes I will speak a little English. The interview part of the interview was in English, and I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit afraid, you know. I think it's completely normal, but I will get there for sure.
Really good. Good to hear that. Congratulations again. Really good to have something like that happening to you. And you, Barska, are you happy today?
I'm really happy today. I have a lot of reasons to be happy, but as we are in this context, I think TNT has helped me a lot. I'm happy because I'm able to talk in English, to be here practicing English, to have this opportunity because it's a privilege, we all know, to be here talking and speaking, and making new friends. Even though I have never met you guys personally, I feel like you guys are my friends, because we have been here sharing experience for quite a long time, and this makes me really happy.
Very good. And I'm happy. Every time I start a TNT, before that, I get a little bit anxious, especially when I don't have the questions yet well prepared. So I did the question like 10 minutes before we started. And I'm really being honest about that. So, but after it starts, I get a totally different feeling. And after it finishes, it's incredible. I don't know what happens exactly, but the energy I feel from all of you and the conversation itself it fulfills me somehow. So I get more and more, or I get happier than when I started. So I'm really happy to have this conversation, especially listening to all of you and these good things, So when you want to start a meeting and you don't know it's going to be difficult or tough somehow, before you start, you can lead the conversation like asking something good for everybody. So, let's bring something good that happened in the last few days. And then you bring this and it's gonna change the whole environment. And then you can really start the meeting itself. So this is a very good advice. I have done it tons of times and it helps every single time. So it's like we did here. So what makes you happy, or tell the happiest thing. So it's really good. What makes you happy, not day to day, like during like the week, or I don't know, what helps to make you happy,
To me, make me happy, small things. Stay with my family and meet new friends. To be here with you all, talk in English. Many things do me happy. And find TNT is the better thing it's happened in my life, because I'd like talk in English and find TNT. It is, for me, it's the better thing. It is happened. Associate with persons like uh, talking English. To me, it is a glad opportunity. Thank you.
I'm really happy because you are starting the conversation. So you're taking the lead to start, and I know how difficult it is, So congratulations, Claudia. You're doing really good job.
And TNT and start Saturday and Sunday, it's amazing. I love the opportunity and too. It's very good.
We're gonna have TNT on Sunday morning now, 11 a.m. Not tomorrow, but the next Sunday. I'm gonna test it out to see how it goes.
And TNT in WhatsApp, it's a good idea. You have a good idea because I think no only I, but many people don't have many time to agenda conversation. So exclusive group, it is very important, because if I have a time now, I see my schedule TNT and have conversation now. And The easy access. It is a good idea. You have a good insight about this. It's very important. It has improved a lot my time with the English.
Very good. Good to hear. Good
Thank
to
you
know.
for all.
And what about the others? What makes you happy?
Well, in my case, guys, simple things make me happy, you know. For example, when my wife or my mom cook my favorite meal, like lasagna, you know, I love lasagna. It makes me happy. And when I arrive from my job, and and I can see my house clean, you know. I love it because I'm a good husband. I help my wife to clean the house. But when I arrive here and I can see the our house clean, I got so happy. Okay.
Yes, I agree with you guys. I think what Claudia said about uh, small things, you know, make us happy, and I totally agree about that because I feel that the small moments and the small things makes me happy more than the simple the other things. For example, when I hear some stories like my friend has got a new job, or a Brazilian guy has, you know, achieved something for the first time ever, that makes me really proud and happy. For example, when my friend or my family tells me something they finally achieved, or they started learning a new language, for example, you know, those things makes me really happy. And also when I feel like a joy when I can help someone, and I see the smile, you know, in the face of someone when you can help someone, and the person says, okay, it really helped me. I achieved something, you know, because of that. So that makes me really, really happy.
Edipo?
Yes, as Barska, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Said, um, I'm happy, you know, when I help people, when I build stuff that help them save their time. I'm happy with my kids when they do random things that they don't know if it are going to hurt me, or if it are going to make me feel happy. So I'm happy because of my brother and my sister, because they still working in this difficult time. And yeah, I think that's it.
Very good. Very good. What makes me happy is when I accomplish small things. For example, when I can wake up on time and I can do my stuff. I set up my bed. I have a good breakfast. I take a good shower, and then I start my day. This is something that makes me really, really happy in the morning. Or when I go to bed on time and I'm not spending too much time on social media, you know, Instagram and everything, and then I can have a good night of sleep. And I think these small details, it makes me really happy, and also, of course, to see everybody on TNT growing, develop themselves, and you know the feedbacks we get, and so it's really something, really, really something. And the next question, it's not just about the family support, but everything. Do you have anyone like family or friends or whatever when you are in those bad days? Do you have a kind of support?
Yes, I have a lot of support, especially for my family, my wife, my mom, my sister, my brother. They really support me. Also my father. And I think most of the things I have achieved it was because of them, because they, for example, when I was studying at the university, we all know it's a really tough moment, because sometimes you have to focus on your studies. You don't have time because you have to work, or and then you have to study, and then at that moment your family supports you. They do the other stuffs, like Rogério was telling us a bit ago, that he was feeling really really happy because his house was cleaned and all those things. And I think when you cannot do because you are you have some goal or some task to do, your family helps you in that. So the family is really important, also the friends.
Me too. All the time, my family, we are all the time get together all the time, and in bad and good moments. I have all support about my family, and we our get along. It's well. I thankful for this.
Yeah, how do you get along with them? It's really important. Edipo, and you, do you have support from anyone? No,
As I do have family support and friends. They are always there when I need them, and I try to do the same. I try to be, available when they need. But every time I need help, they were there for me, and I'm so proud of that.
Yeah, the same. I have my parents and my grandparents. When I really need it, they are there for me. And TNT aprendiz just happening like this just because of them. They are like the support of everything I have been doing. So yeah, it's really important to have a support, because bad days, they're gonna come whether we like it or not. So how does other people help you to be happy? Do they make you happy, or it comes from you? Do you need someone else to uh, make you happy, or you don't? You just need yourself to be happy? How does it work?
My friends make me happy, because I think it's uh, live alone. I think it will be very very bad. So I have many friends, and it is do my life more happy, sure. And I have I have friends, but I have one best friend, my best friend Monica. So it is she is my close to me, and we have a good symphony. So I'm glad with my friends.
Very good.
Oh, me too. I agree with you, Claudia. I think to live alone, we are not kind of, can I say,
Species.
a species, yeah, that lives alone, by themselves. We like to stay in a group, to be part of a group. So I have a great friends. I have met other great friends here in TNT as well. Um, I think to say best friend, just one is not fair, because there are a lot of people and that help me, that makes me happy. And I think that also I like to say that my family, they are my friends as well, because my wife, for example, she's my friend. My mom, she's my friend, and I like counting on them, and they make me happy a lot, because as I told you guys, I get happy when someone tells me a nice story, you know, I'm so proud because I have done this and that, and that makes me really happy, you know.
Yeah, my parents, they are my best friends. Even though with my dad sometimes we fight, you know, because we are pretty the same. Me and my dad, we are the same basically. So we fight like arguing, and yeah. It's I'm trying to be more, you know, patient with him. Yeah. Sorry, Dad, if you're listening. Ed Pointu.
Yeah, my friends make me feel happy. My family also, they support me to achieve my goal. They motivate me. None of the all, then all, because sometimes somebody say, "Oh, it's not gonna happen," so forgot about that. Try another thing. But on the other hand, somebody else just came and say, "Go through it. It will be okay. You are going to achieve that." And that's make me feel happy. So I think they help me.
Very good. I think I got the same question twice. My bad. What makes you happy? But talking about English studies, do you love like studying English or studying a language or studying anything else? And or do you love being able to speak with someone else or to use the language for a purpose? And do you enjoy this whole journey you're part of, like about getting fluency, confidence, and everything about English? And let's talk about English itself. I think it's better. Are you like happy with all of this about your English learning, about your journey, about your mistakes?
I love studying English. I have been studying since 2015. I start more or less 5 years ago. I started in one teacher in NGO, and I started NGO, and now I have one teacher, particular,
Private?
but yeah, private, né? Private teacher, yes. And I after I study, but twice a week, only that. Go to the class, study, but in my house, nothing English, nothing input English. But I think 3 years ago, I start contact with English all the time. English will be a priority in my life. I on YouTube put things in English. I don't understand very well 3 years ago, but insisting. And now my life is English all the time. So my listening improve a lot. I talk,
No,
né?
you're better.
Talk.
You're
I started in TNT in 2019.
Well, you were in 2019?
And I don't know 2020. I think
Because
it's more or less 2020. I
yeah,
started, but I'm a nervous and anxious. Don't understand very well, and I go out and return now. Now I'm like a lot. I understand more, speaking more because I train all the time. I start English with my daughter, but my daughter is young, so I think talk with her, but I speak in English. She understands very well, but retorna em português. I type in English, WhatsApp, she in Portuguese, but okay. Now I have you all to talk, so good. Now it's good for me.
Very good. So you try in English and she returns you back.
Yeah, yes. She understand more than me, speak more, but
She's shy.
young it is shine.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. I love the English. I think English has something special for me. I don't know if it's because since we are a kid, we are exposed to English, in the movies, in the music, and in my case as well, as I work with technology, I kind of surrounded. Even my job, all the things I have been doing, I have English inside it. For example, nowadays I have changed my job, and in this new company, we write the code in English. Even though the language, the syntax of the language was in English or in other companies, but generally we type it like for example, we give the variables names in Portuguese. People used to do it a lot, in Brazil. But in this new company, we do it all in English. Everything is English. So the name of the things are in English. The systems, they are written in English. And now I have that feeling of the total immersion, because when I'm working, everything I talk about is in English. And I love this process of learning because, as Claudia said, in the beginning, you don't understand almost anything, and you listen to the music, the songs, and you don't know what they are talking about. You just have a feeling, oh, this music is okay, it's nice, but you don't know. And then when you get used to the language, things start getting easier, and you start talking to other people, and you see that other people have faced the same problems that you have, and it's amazing because you see that the journey becoming, and during the journey you are becoming better and better in that, and that process repeats itself, and I enjoy a lot, learning languages.
Very good. Anyway, last question actually.
Yes, I do love studying English. I mean, I'm trying to practice it now because as an IT guy, I thought I could learn everything by myself, and I was totally wrong. So one reason why I'm studying English was I was watching a movie once. It was in English, and then I watched it in Portuguese, and the voice, the character voice was totally different. And I said, it's not okay. So I need to learn English because I can be more confident, and I can understand, and I can differentiate the voice from Portuguese and from English. So I started to watch movies in English and series in English. Yeah, so I love to be able to speak in English and to have the opportunity to talk to people from all over the world and meet the new culture. Let me see the other question. I'm sorry. What do you like most about this whole? Okay. I like to be able to talk to people, as I said, and to learn a little bit more about them, and how is the process to learn different things as language or culture. Everything.
Very good. Yeah, for myself, I have never thought about like enjoying English or studying the grammar and things like that. But like what I studied and I really enjoyed, it's math and physics when I was in high school and college now. But English itself, it's not something I really enjoy, but being able to talk to a lot of people in English, it's really awesome. It's really a thing, and being able to listen, music and understanding. Like nowadays, I don't need to, movies and TV shows, I don't really need to add subtitles anymore. So it was really an accomplishment for me because it was the last skill I could develop. So it was a really good one. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Well, here's the thing. We are live on YouTube, and um, I asked a question in the YouTube link, if you are happy or not. So if you could just support our YouTube channel, going there just to answer this one, it's going to be really cool before I end this poll. And if you could also subscribe to our channel, it would be really something I would appreciate a lot. And that's my question in here. How are you feeling happier now than before we start the conversation? So Victor, you're like nodding. So how are you
Yes,
feeling?
I'm really happy now. I was crying, okay? I needed
Wow.
to stop the meeting because I cry a lot. I was talking to Rosalia, Samia, Michele, and Leandra. It was a good conversation. I was really afraid of everything because this topic, it's really sensible to talk about, but now I'm really feel happy. I'm still nervous a little bit, but I'm so glad to talk about it and to discuss and share my feelings and hear the other feelings that people has here. It's amazing. And I'm feeling so thankful for everything here.
Really good. Good to hear that. Really good. And Eduardo, what about you? I enjoyed your background. I don't know, where is it? Maybe Vegas? Is that Vegas? I don't know.
Yes, Vegas. And this guy, it's me.
Very good.
I love to talk about the happy things, no? And one of them that happened in my life was about my exchange program, no? And I went to Las Vegas. And the answer for your question is yes. I'm really more happy now, and I love to talk the things that I think is good for my life. And so thank you for this meeting, and so I'm just thank you for all of you.
Very good. Very good. So I'm going to stop the live on YouTube because we are going to watch another part of that piece of that movie just to finish this conversation. So just to avoid, copywriting things and all of that,